Good morning, everyone. The death of democracy in the United States. Remember, everything is more complicated than a 5-minute clip. So I always encourage people to do their own research, take a look, get more opinions, definitions, examples. The founding fathers in the United States who wrote the Constitution had a pretty good idea to make sure that, the government represent the voice of the people. So they divided the government into 3 different sections. You have the executive, which is the president. Then you have Congress, which is the House of Representatives and the Senate. And then you have the judiciary. So what we have seen during Trump this semester is that dismantling of democracy in the United States. First of all, in his first term, he was surrounded by people that were involved in politics for years, decades, and they were the guardrails. When he would say he wanted to do something, he would get honest advice, and they would tell him, Mr. President, you can't do that. During his first term in office, he had a turnover rate of high-ranking officials, cabinet members of 95%, because the people would go in, they would try to keep him in line, and then they'd get frustrated and they would leave. Okay, so let's jump ahead to his second term. The guardrails are gone. He hired people that were grossly inadequate, uneducated, not enough experience, but they were yes people. Everything he says, they'll say, yes, Mr. President. Now, yesterday, Kristi Noem was the first cabinet member that he released. He fired. Why hasn't there been a huge turnover? Why haven't people been quitting his cabinet the first semester or the second time in office and writing books? Because they know that they've been involved in things that may have skirted or walked the line of legality. And if they want to be free for the rest of their lives, they are beholden to Trump to do and agree with whatever he says, or they'll never get a pardon. I believe that is why people continue to support Trump and agree with his outrageous, outlandish ideas that no, black is really white and white is really black. Because at the end of this is a promise for blanket immunity. Guaranteed. So that's the first thing. So you have these people that are encouraging him to do what he wants. Now, the next thing is all taxation is supposed to go through Congress. Well, his big tariff plan, Freedom Day, that's what the Supreme Court shot down. So, because the president isn't supposed to be able to raise money like that, not even $1. Now, how else has Trump been undermining democracy? Well, he's been using executive orders. That's where he just signs his will, his whim into action. I want to show you how much he's done it. In his first 4 years, Trump used executive action going past the voice of the people, which is Congress. He signed 220 executive orders in 4 years. Didn't need Congress. In his first year plus 1 month in office, his second term, he signed 243 executive orders. 243 executive orders in 1 year, bypassing Congress, compared to 220 in 4 years. This guy has removed the voice of the people. He has taken Congress out of the picture. So when we look and we want to start pointing fingers, as history will do, who is to blame? Is it Donald Trump? Is it the people who elected him? No. The people who elected him, that's their choice. But the 3 branches of government are supposed to keep everyone in their lanes. And right now, Congress, which is controlled by the Republicans, has allowed Donald Trump to do whatever he wants. So when history looks back at how did democracy become dismantled in the United States, it was the fault of Congress, led by the Republicans. Democracy is being altered and destroyed in the United States. Have a good day, everyone.